Hello to all the awesome traders of prime risk. You've probably heard of the Bollinger Bands indicator and maybe even used it, but you've noticed that it gives a lot of false signals. But today, I'm going to reveal the secret of this indicator for you and teach you how to get the best signals with it, because I'm going to teach you in a very exciting strategy that will make Bollinger Bands one of your favorite indicators.
Nice.
I've also added a final surprise at the end of the video that, by watching it, will multiply your win rate, so stay with me. Keep in mind that the higher the time frame, the fewer false signals there are. For this strategy, we can use the 30-minute time frame and apply it to most Forex symbols. On the TradingView website, we go to the Indicators section, search for the Bollinger Bands indicator, and add it to the chart. Well, as is clear, this indicator consists of three main parts, in fact, three SMA moving averages that are placed on the chart and near the price: the upper line, the middle line, and the lower line. These three moving averages act somewhat like support and resistance levels and are always around the price. Simply put, when the price reaches the upper line, we say it has reached overbought conditions, and when it touches the lower line, it has reached oversold conditions. We said that this indicator gives a lot of false signals, and we can't work with it just with the default settings it has, so we have to change them. We go into the Bollinger Bands settings. The length section is the number of candlesticks used for averaging, and those three moving averages are drawn based on this number. By default, it is set to 20, which we change to 30. The multiplier remains 2. In the style section, we change the middle line to white, the upper line to red because it indicates a peak and a place where we should prepare for a sell position, and the lower line to green because it is more suitable for buying. We press the OK button. Bollinger Bands strategy. Now we have the optimized settings we wanted. For a short position, whenever the price reaches the upper line, we should only look for sell trades, and whenever it reaches the lower line, we look for buy trades. But we can't enter a trade just by touching these lines, so we still need to narrow it down. From the indicator section, we add RSI. And now we go into the RSI indicator settings. Change the length number from 14 to 13, and press OK. Alright, now the signals we receive are more limited. Why? Because we are looking for sell positions where RSI is also above its 70 line, which is technically called overbought. Well, as we can see, in places where RSI enters the overbought zone, Bollinger Bands also usually start turning at those times and can be good areas for entry. For example, here RSI has entered its overbought zone, and at the same time, the price has hit the upper Bollinger Band. So here we can enter a sell position, a pin bar candle forms right here, and we can enter with the close of this candle. The stop loss can be placed behind this candle, and for target placement, note that the initial target is the middle Bollinger Band, and the final target in sell positions is the lower line. Always keep in mind that sometimes the price only goes down to the middle line and then reverses back up, exactly like here, so we need to be very careful with our exit point. Although we have now added two good filters, I still want to get a better win rate and reduce false signals even more because the number of false signals is still noticeable. So I need to teach you another technique to further improve your win rate. Just if you have liked the video so far, a small like from you would make my whole day. Thank you. Final filter. Well, as is clear, even though we added RSI, false signals can still be a bit annoying, so we need to improve it. If the price has reached the upper Bollinger Band, we now look at RSI to see if it is in the overbought zone or not. Now, the next filter we add is divergence, meaning that in places where the previous two filters occurred, we must also have divergence in RSI, which is an amazing combination and has incredible power in reversals. Let's look at some examples together. Well, the price has reached the upper Bollinger Band. Also, RSI is in the overbought zone and above its 70 line. Now we need to look for divergence. Well, the price has moved upward from there and formed a higher high, but when we look at RSI, we see that the new high is lower than the previous high, and now we have divergence. Now we can enter with a final confirmation like candlestick patterns. For example, a pin bar forms here, and we enter one tick below this candle. Stop loss can be placed behind one or two previous candles, and we see that our target is beautifully hit. We also learned target placement together. Another example, the price reaches the lower Bollinger Band, and RSI is also below the 30 zone. So far, we have the initial confirmations, but has divergence also occurred? Yes. As is clear, the price is making lower lows than the previous low, but in RSI we are seeing higher lows than the previous low. So we can enter a buy position upon seeing a candlestick pattern. Here, a bullish engulfing candle forms, and we enter the position with the close of this candle. Stop loss is placed behind one or two previous candles. For the target, we can consider the middle line here, and we see that our target is beautifully hit. The price reaches the Bollinger Band ceiling. Also, RSI is in the overbought zone. Now it's time for divergence. The price makes higher highs, but RSI makes lower highs. After this engulfing candle, we can enter a position, place the stop loss behind the candle, and for the target, we consider the middle Bollinger Band, and our target is beautifully hit. This strategy, because it combines two powerful indicators, can give you an amazing win rate, but you must practice it well, especially on the topic of divergences. If you are not yet familiar with divergences or need more learning, I have already prepared a video about divergences and divergence strategies for you, which you can watch from above. The more you practice, the better and greater results you will get. Very exciting videos are on the way, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next tutorials. See you soon.